Hello, this is Dennis McDonald. This is A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. This is like part 3 of a Radio Shack 2-line telephone repair. At first we thought we'd only do one short video of it, but there was a couple things I wanted to show you on the soldering and putting these plugs in. So the other video ran a little long and I had to shut it down, so here we are into a third video on this. And basically we had soldered in all of our connections here, is what it comes down to. And we were just checking to make sure that all of our wires were at the same locations. And basically what we were going to do now is we were going to test the telephone. So I'm going to take the phone and I want to put a different handset cord. I'm going to go ahead and put a white handset cord on it. We will put a beige cord on it shortly. And it's just for test purposes, basically. And see if I can't find something to stand this phone up with a little bit. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm going to show you on the video here on the telephone analyzer. If you look at the telephone analyzer, you're going to see a red light that lights every time I talk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, hello. Testing, testing. Well, basically what that does is that is an indicator. That's an indicator that shows me that I have 100% modulation with this telephone now. And before, what was happening is the plug, the original plug here, got all bent up, and then somehow this cord, which is a handset cord, ended up on it, and it was only a 2-conductor. So this 2-conductor ended up on this plug over here, which is a 4-conductor, and it takes 4 conductors in the cord to work the phone. 2 of them are for transmit, and 2 of them are for receive. And generally speaking, the black and red are usually used for the transmit, and green and yellow is generally used for receive. But it could be either way. It could go either way. So, you just have to pay attention to what's going on. And this was a 2-line Radio Shack telephone. I've got dial tone there. It goes on hold, and there's a red light that lights. And then I can bring back 2. Then I go to line 1, put it on hold, and the red light lights. Go over to line 2 and put it on hold. Now I have 2 lines on hold. I access 2 again, and then hang up and go to 1. So everything seems to be working. We got our modulation back. I'll show you that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. So Now that we know that we have our modulation back and our receive was always there, I can go ahead and heat shrink these wires back together again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and lay the handset down, and I'm going to get a lighter, and I'm just going to take and pull all of these down to our connections. Probably hear the dial tone in the background there. Get them adjusted to where I want them. Heat shrink them up. Now I like to grab them with my fingers. I'm used to it. It's pretty hot at this point, but I like to grab them with my fingers and hold them because that kind of sets the heat shrink and lets it shrivel up to where it's supposed to be. See, most people probably wouldn't grab that hot with their fingers, but I'm pretty used to it, so I like to set the heat shrink, and so it doesn't move around. And you just want to check your connections. Looks like everything's okay there, and it's not bare. So you want to tuck this wire. Now you can tuck this wire back in, and this modular port jack sits right in the plastic here, has a little slit in it, and has a little box here built for it. You just slide that in, tuck your wires in, sometimes them wires can be a little pain in the neck. And then once you got that situated, you basically just want to put your body back on, just like that, and kind of set your phone up there. We'll put it back together again here in a second. But that is a Radio Shack 2-line phone repair. And like I said earlier, there is a couple of telephone, well, that's one single phone. It's an A&E Chrome A&E 3-slot payphone. That's one of the projects going on here that we have to finish up. But right now, this 2-line phone, we'll get the screws and the number plate back in there. We'll do some final calling with it and checking, but I think the repair, and we'll get a, this is a white, we'll get a beige colored handset cord on it, and it's all squared away. I think that phone can go back to the customer here. We'll box it up and ship it out. And we'll use it a little bit, make sure that that's all that's wrong with it. We want to hear it ring good, and we want to hear good dial tone. We want to check the output on the voice one more time, and we want to make sure there's no static in the telephone. We might clean the hook switch and then get it ready to go. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair. Goodbye now.